Yes, recording
Okay.
started. Start.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, last week, according to the request of our colleagues agent to make office template, I make a template for office for all the residential aspect. If you go here, you will see I make it for myself asset and also for office. If I filter it for office, you will see the office that for I make it for the office residential condo listing for lease for office use only. It's been for United Realty. Residential condo to buy for office use only. Residential condo to lease for sale for office use only. Residential freehold for lease for to sale for office use only. Residential freehold listing for lease for office use only, and residential freehold to buy for office use only. It is just for residential. I didn't do that for commercial yet. If, for example, go to residential freehold to buy, click on this, you will see I make it the template, the forms, all is here. You see all the form that I make it. Therefore, that's very easy. You can go to, if you want to, for example, buy a detached house or semi-detached house or a townhouse, freehold, the form is already there. I make it agreement to of purchase and sale, confirmation of corporation representation, working with realtors, Form 801, waiver, notes of fulfillment condition, amendment to agreement of purchase and sale, FinTrack, form number 630 by ORIA, and actually I put it 2 because sometimes there are 2 people in the, I put it just for example, one of them for Ontario, the other one for Toronto. They are the same actually. And also recipient of fund record that needed this for money laundering and also mutual relief. All the form you see that here, therefore not needed to search for the form and one by one you searching and asking and finding the form. That's very easy for buying any freehold, either detached, semi-detached townhouse. You can use this template of the office and then use it that way. Okay, now I want to know that how can be able to use it. Okay, if you want to, for example, put an offer on the MLS, okay, for example, as an example, I will select one of the MLS sheet, MLS actually freehold. For example, I use it this one. I use it this property, for example, Wilfred Avenue, right? I use it this one. Is it on the MLS? If you go to the MLS, you will see on the top of the MLS, there is a schedules, web form, Authentisign, geo warehouse, property PDR, and search RealNet. Okay. We want to talk about this one, web form Authentisign. If you click on web form Authentisign, you see what happened. Bring it to this page. This page asking question. First of all, the names of the property. Second is template. Which template? The template that I make it already for office, and also I make it for myself as a personal. You can make it for personal too, as an your asset in your computer. Whenever you want it, you can use it personal, but I make it for office. Just I want to use the office one. You see that all the template that I make it is here. You see that? Therefore, I go to this one, residential freehold to buy for office use only. I use it this one. This is the template that I use. It means that all form is here, all form. And this is from Toronto Real Estate Board, freehold property. This is the MLS number, and I am as a co-op salesperson, right? I created. Create. Now another screen coming that asking question. regarding the property. Some of them you should fill out yourself, right? You see, this is the next screen. In this screen, you will see on the top, you will see 21 Wilford Avenue, address, and agent, that, and seller, and listing. I am as an co-op agent, right? All the information is here, except some of them you should fill out. For example, street number 21, street name Wilfred Avenue, city Toronto, province Ontario, postal code, frontage direction. Frontage direction you should fill out. Where is it, frontage direction? Again, go to the status on the MLS sheet. You see that the front is on east side, E. Therefore, just you put it here, east side. East side. East. Right? Property type is residential. Right? MLS number. Property white. Automatically everything is here, not to put it one by one. Everything. Some of them actually you should fill out. Property depth. Assessment roll number. How can I get the assessment roll number? That's very easy. Again, you go to the MLS sheet, go to the Geo Warehouse. Then you go to the Geo Warehouse. You can get the assessment roll number very easy. Just copy paste it. You have the screen of Geo Warehouse right now open, and you will see the roll assessment number. Okay, and also you see this the situation of the property too. All in Geo Warehouse, you see that the situation number 21 Wilfred. Where is the location? Something in the Geo Warehouse. Assessment roll number is here. ARN. You just copy, and bring it here, and paste it here. That's the assessment roll number. That's very easy. Lot size is by feet, and legal description, part of lot 129 on plan 66 M372. Comment regarding the cozy family, something is here. Now the asking price is 1,666,000, right? I, for example, put it 1.100 because I think this property worth more than, right? Present use, single family residential. Single family residential. Property include. Again, copy paste from the MLS. Go to status MLS again. You go bring it down. On the extras, use just the copy. A stove, fridge, washer, dryer, all the things, copy. Bring it in your, and put it here. Property include, paste. That's it. Property exclude, if something like exclude, it is in the description and in the extras, that for this property, there is not an exclusion. And rental item, usually is hot water tank. Hot water tank. Additional schedule, we should again to the status MLS sheet. You see that on the top of the sheet, you will see two schedule. This is a schedule. This is schedule B, right? We should fill out. Here, fill out. Then you should upload it. You should upload it in your computer. Then I will say you how you can use it in the DocuSign web form. That's very easy. For example, in my case, I will put my wife name as a buyer. That's an example. Okay, I put in my wife name. For example, Shikuzare. The seller, again, I will go to status, bring it the seller name, this guy, copy paste it. Now how can this remove this one? Yeah, seller. Okay. For the property known as 21, this one, 21 Wilford, copy pasted again. This one, copy and paste it. Right? Date today, for example, today is 18 day of June. Oh, June 2020. Right? Also, here initial of buyer, initial of seller. I put it this one, uploaded in my computer, in the desktop. Put it schedule B. I put it here. Save it in my computer. Right? This is one of the schedule. Now we go see what happened. Another schedule. Schedule. There are two schedules. This is for COVID-19 actually. This is from Remax Realty. I think should be the same schedule C that United Realty have it. It is the same for Remax Realty. This is actually not need to put it there. Just I skip this one, and now I go on again one here. Just additional schedule B, right? Now we go to deposit. How much you want deposit? I put it something like 50,000. Additional deposit, no. Please go to the next. Here, next. In the next, contract date, we don't want to do that. Offer date is today, that's become June 18. Irrevocability, I put it up to tomorrow, 19. Acceptance date, I don't want to know about that, no. Additional deposit, no. Closing date, I put it, closing date, for example, end of the July. End of July, 31st of the July. Title search, usually 2 weeks earlier than the closing date. That becomes 17 of the July. Be careful that is become not weekend. 31st is Friday and 17 also is Friday, right? Don't be careful this. Now we go to the next. In the next, you will see the contact. Who should sign it? You know, I see as cooperative salesperson. I see the Candice Wine is listing salesperson from Remax Electron, and I am from United. And I see the seller. What's the buyer? You should add the buyer. Shekuzari is not here. You should add him. Therefore, add from existing contact or existing contact. Sheku. I put it also here. Add Shekuzari as buyer. This is her email, and this is initial. I make it this one for our client in contact list. You can make a contact list of your client already. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can make it here. This frame coming when you don't have it, anything, and you fill out and then save it. Okay, you see that also the buyer is here. Therefore, right now, your contact completely is ready for the sign, right? Now go for the next. Okay, you see that all the form is here. Not needed to add any form because already you have a template. You see? Agreement of purchase and sale. If I click on agreement confirmation, working, offer summary for waiver, all the form that already I put it on the template is here. That's very easy, right? Now we go to agreement of purchase and sale. See what happened. I'm sure that fill out. It's fill out right now. You see that, this is the agreement of purchase and sale. And 18 June, Sheku Zare. Actually, I put it also the last name. Don't forget to put the last name. Sometimes they missing. The seller name, real property, fronting on the east side of the Wilford, and in the city of, you can put it the address here. Again, you can go to status, copy paste it, copy and bring it here and paste it. Oops, sorry, there are many buttons. Okay, I should close this one. You can be able to reach it. Okay. Now you see that the address, I put it here. Paste. Is that. Now, legal description. This one. The offer price 1,100,000 already. And upon acceptance, put it here. Pay to who? Pay to Remax Realty, that it is the brokerage, listing brokerage. If I go again to the MLS, bring it the MLS, I can be able to copy it and paste it again, the brokerage name. This is the Wilford. The Wilford. If you go, this is here, Remax Realty, copy paste it here. Yeah. Copy. Here, put it, paste here. Remax Realty in brokerage interest. Right? Now we go Schedule A and B, as I mentioned already. Revocable by the buyer, for example, on 11:59 p.m. on the 19th day of June 2020. Completion date 31st of the July. You will see that, right? I will come here. Okay, here it is the for delivery of documents to buyer. That's the co-op agent. That's mine. For delivery to document to seller, you should put it the seller listing agent email. How can I find this one? That's very easy. Just click on the Candice Wang here. Here, it's coming, right? Just copy and paste the email. Copy. Okay. And paste. Okay. Now you see that the included items in the property. As I put it on that screen, everything is here. No exclusion. Rental item, hot water tank, HST included in, and title search 17th of July of 2020, single family residential. We come down. You see that the buyer name here, the seller name, and you will see here also the listing brokerage, listing agent, co-op brokerage, and co-op agent with the telephone number. Everything is here. And also here, this is seller and buyer. Very, very easy. And at the bottom, you will see the names for the signature. You can put it your name, and it's Ahanchin. And also here, the listing agent name that he put himself. Or if you want, you can help him, you can put it yourself. And this schedule A already is here with the clauses. You see? Already in the template, I put all the clauses too. Not to put, if you want to add some clauses, just you go to these clauses. Go to clauses, and when you go to clauses, you will see that clauses coming, or then you can add the clauses here. That's very easy. Okay? Now we go to other form. Go to transaction form for the other form. This is confirmation of cooperation and representation. For the confirmation of cooperation and representation, we should fill out the confirmation of cooperation and representation. That's very easy. Okay, please don't forget in each time, don't forget to save it. I will let you know. Sorry that I forgot for the previous one. I will go for one more times to agreement of purchase and sale. Every time, don't forget to save it. You know, for saving, that's very easy. Just a button. I will show you right now. A little bit takes time. Yes. You see that the file here is save. Put it save. That's very easy. Therefore, when you done with the form, after that, right away save it. You don't lose anything, right? And the icon comes that it is saved. It's saved. Now we go to the next form, that was confirmation of cooperation and representation. The confirmation of cooperation and representation, you see that this is the buyer name, seller name, the address, everything you see here. Listing brokerage, when you want to fill out the confirmation of cooperation and representation, don't forget to check this one and this one. You know why? Because when you check one, I saw that they check this one, but they didn't check. You should check one of those, or either one or two. When you check this one, the listing brokerage represent the interest of the seller in this action. If it is further understood and agreed that there are two options. One is the listing brokerage is not representing or providing customer service to the buyer. That usually it is this way. Therefore, you should click this one. Or if the listing brokerage is providing customer service to the buyer, that's become multiple representation. They should put it this one. Therefore, when you fill out the confirmation of cooperation and representation, I saw that just they click on A, but they don't select one or two. It's wrong. Please. Okay. Now, if become multiple representation, this becomes this one. In the case that you represent seller and buyer. Hello? Hello?
Yes,
That's
go ahead, Pat.
That's mute, please.
Go ahead, Alex.
Okay, thank you. Now we go to section 3 of confirmation of cooperation and representation, that it is cooperating brokerage that represent the buyer. Click this A, usual A. The amount of the commission usually is 2.5%, but please see 2.5% is here. You see that? This one, you see? 2.5%. Therefore, you should put it this one, 2.5%. 2.5% plus HST, right? Now, if you come down, you will see all the things is here. Nothing to fill out. Everything is here. And also the buyer and seller is here. Done. Save it. Again, we go to save it. Right? Now we go to other form, transaction form again. Working with realtor that already you should have, but anyway, you should have it, but I will fill out here that we should all the documents at the same time ready. Name, my buyer is Sheku Zare. This is a buyer. It is by who? By United. United Realty of Canada Inc. Brokerage. Signature, put it the names of your client here. It is working with Realty. Save it. Save it. Now we go to other form. Offer summary documents. We go to this. Offer summary documents. Brokerage, United Realty Canada. Agent, TREB agent, Ahanchin. Buyer, Shekuzar. And it was submitted by email to listing brokerage. For example, to right now is 11:52. Consider that I put it at 12:30. 12:30 p.m. on the 18th. That's become today. Irrevocable up to when? 11:59. 11:59 p.m. on the 19th day of June 2020. Right? This is also offer summary document. Right? Save it. Save it. Okay, now we go to other form. Waiver, not needed. Notice of fulfillment, not needed yet. Amendment, not needed. Okay, the necessary form for sending the offer right now is ready. Now, what should I do? You should go for what? Auto-sign. We click on this, auto-sign, that's that pen. We bring it our in this page. In this page, that is a signing name 2421 Wilfred Avenue, Ontario, and we go to first of all participant. Who is participant? If you click on the participant, you will see the seller, listing agent, remote signer Ahanchin, and this is with the email that's reviewer. I check this one and this one. My client buyer Shekuzare. And add just this one. I need that one, that's all. Okay, Shekuzara as a buyer, save it. And also here, if you see here, you should fill out, you should actually, you should click on the, because should in front it becomes sign, something like a sign. That magnifier means that's reviewer, not sign. I want to become signing. Therefore, I change it to in-person signing, right? Then I have a code number myself. You can make it yourself for yourself too. And then everything is here, cooperative brokerage, everything is here. You can also put it your number, 416-562-5598, my cell phone number. This is my customer signature, and this is customer initial that's become AR. Save participant. For Sheku, actually the same. Okay, save it. Okay, every time this comes. Right now, you see that this is means that should be signed. Now go to the documents. That's one document here. This is offer summary document. Okay, we should add documents. Add documents. Okay, prior to that, you remember that I put a schedule B in our desktop. Do you remember that? You remember that? For that one, I should bring it here, actually, sit here. I want to add documents from, first of all, from Wilfred form and documents that already I make it. I click on that. All form is here. I use it, Ontario agreement of purchase and sale, confirmation of cooperation, working with realtor, and also offer summary documents already is there. That's all. Right. That's okay. Add this form. All form right now is here. Also, I need another document that's become a Schedule C. A Schedule C, a Schedule B. Actually, should be comes from upload a file. Maybe can be able to get from this from my computer here. If you see a Schedule B here, open. I added this one too. The Schedule B is here. You see that right now all the documents that need to be signed is here. For the offer, just you should have it offer summary documents, agreement of purchase and sale, and confirmation and cooperation and representation, and a Schedule B. This is working with Realtor for yourself. And also, I forgot to put it buyer representation agreement. Sorry that I put it that one, needed that one too. Buyer representation agreement. I can be able to add document again one more time. Buyer representation agreement also should be here. If I don't have it, they should add this one, because uh, for your client to represent and to send the offer, you need also the buyer representation agreement. I don't know why is not I put here, but anyway, we can be able to add the buyer representation agreement in the template, in our template. Suppose that we put it here. Suppose now everything is ready for signing, right? Let's go to step 4. That is the sign. The sign. This sign bringing you to here. Okay. Put it next. Okay. Now send invitation. The first person that gives this invitation from the email is yours. It is the agent that should sign it. Then send it for your client. Send invitation. Okay. Put it okay. Now it's sent. If I go to my email address, I will go to my email address. You will see this come to my email that needed to sign it from my email. Okay. Upload it. It takes a little bit times to come. A little bit while takes time to come to your email. Sometimes right away coming, sometimes a little bit needed time to come to your email. When it comes to your email, then you can click and sign it. It takes a time. Regarding the buyer representation agreement, sorry that I should add that one to on the template, because it needed 100% for sure to have the buyer representation agreement. It should comes to my email something like, it takes time, sometimes it takes 1 minute sometimes. Okay, you see that coming? Did you see? Ahanchin Authentisign signing house invitation for 21st Wilfred Avenue. Click on this one. You see that? This is in-person signing house invitation for 21 Wilfred Avenue, right? Start signing, and all the information is here from brokerage, email address, everything is here. And start signing. Now, okay, continue. Now you see that this is my sign. This is my initial. I should put it my email here. This is my email. Accept. Now start to sign. One of the sign is here. Is initial here. Complete. Sometimes some places needed to sign it. You can also sign it by yourself. I don't know why. I asked should TREB some parts. I don't know, doesn't get it. It's especially in the page 2 of confirmation of cooperation and representation. Okay, now complete. No thanks. Usually not. No thanks. It done. It done. Right? Now automatically it go to the buyer automatically. Now if I go to the buyer email, you see what happened. I go to the email of buyer. This is the buyer email signing. Next. Next. Okay. You see that here? Signing complete. Signing requested. Your sanction is requested for 21st Wilfred Avenue. Here. Click here. It comes for Hello Sheku. For 21st Wilfred Avenue. Start signing. Okay. You see that? Your client signature, your client initial. Suppose that I am client right now. I am client. My client, actually I put the email of my client here, but suppose that I am instead of my client here, in position of my client here. Accept. Here, start to sign an initial. Start it here. Initial here. Initial here. Initial here. Initial here. Sign here. Sign here. Initial here. Initial here. Signature here. And here, majority of times, unfortunately, I realize that they should select one of those for the initial. You should usually first one should be selected. This one, accept. The second one, decline. The second one should decline it. That's all. And also signature here. Complete signing. Right? No thanks. Right? Now, I again coming back to my email to see what happened. Okay. You see that the message come that document accepted by your client. When your client sign it, right away, one message come to your email that said that the action document accepted at July 18 at 12:02, right? And this is IP address. Now we should waiting up to complete signing coming to your email. Okay, it takes a little bit time. Coming, maybe 1 minute to come. I think complete. You see that? Signing complete. All the forms that sign is here. You see, offer summary documents is here. You see, this is offer summary documents. This is the signature of this is a summary of your. This is the signature of your client buyer. Is ready to send for with the offer actually. This one, right? You can go to other one. The second one, agreement of purchase and sale. That's the offer. You will see the offer also initial. You see initial? sorry, this is the initial, initial, sign, initial, schedule A, and next one. Confusion of cooperation and representation. See that? Initial both buyer and list and co-op agent, and also here need the sign of as buyer, and here need the sign of also co-op brokerage here. I don't know, sometimes doesn't get, I don't know why, but anyway, you can get to this page and sign it, send it. Now we go to other one, working with realtors. Working with realtor, the same. You see that? Initial and sign, and also with the date. And also schedule B. Schedule B actually sometimes again the same story. Maybe you needed to give it initial by pen something. Everything here, and you see that missing here. I don't know why. Okay, now everything is ready. One of the things that very important is certificate. This certificate also should be printed out or should be downloaded in your as a soft copy in your computer. Whenever you want to send the documents to your brokerage, you will send the certificate as well. You see that for 801, the certificate. For agreement of purchase and certificate. All these certificates is mandatory by RICO. Therefore, please, this is also in your TREB website. When you go there, if you miss here, you have on the TREB website. Now you see that everything complete. Everything complete. If you go here, you will see that Wilfred Avenue. What's happened? Complete. When you see that the flag is a flag, it means that complete. And also you see that all the documents is here too. Offer summary documents, agreement of purchase sale, confirmation, working with realtor, schedule B, and also all the certificate is here too. Always you have in your TREB website as your asset for your future reference, right? I think for today, I think is enough. For next week, please bring it your question, because the next week is the last session for webinar, web form and Authentisign. Please go home and exercise. Do it. And if you have any question, any concern, please tell me next week. Write it and bring it next week, and I will be happy, more than happy to, advise you and answer your question. Thank you so much. I did for today. That's enough. Please have if you have Jerry, if you have any